unang hirit, serbisyong totoo ang unang hirit, ang saya-saya sa unang hirit, unang hirit.
Narito na mga balitang dapat abangan mamaya sa unang balita. Banggaan ng taxi at motorsiklo sa Pasig, huli sa CCTV. Exclusive, pinatilyong nagnakaw umano ng chichirya sa Olongapo City, tinorture daw ng mga pulis. At Regine Velasquez excited na sa nalalapit na pag-host ng showbiz-oriented show ng GMA. Ang tabayaran ng mga karagdagang detalye mamaya sa unang balita.
Mga kapuso, panakanaka po ang pagbugso ng ulan sa buong magdamag. Kaya sa mga nagtatanong dyan kung may pasok ba ngayon ang mga bata sa eskwelahan, wala na rin po klaseng mga estudyante sa preschool, elementary at high school sa Antipolo City ngayong araw. Ayon po kay Antipolo City Mayor Nilo Leble, parehong public school at private school ang walang klase at suspendido na rin po ang pang-umagang klase sa mga pampublikong elementary at high school sa inyong lugar dahil po sa malakas na ulan. Ayon naman po yan kay Pateros Mayor Joey Medina. At manatili pong nakaantabay kung may iba pang lungsod at eskwelahang magsususpende ng klase. Depende na raw po yan sa magiging lagay ng panahon. Samantala, sa susunod na taon po mga kapuso, tatanggalin na raw po ang mga charity ward sa mga pampublikong ospital. Ito po yung mga ward para sa mga mahihirap pong kababayan kung saan halos wala silang binabayaran, pwede na lang po sa gastos sa gamot at laboratory test. At sa mga posibleng maapektuhan, huwag na po kayo mag-aalala. Paglilinaw po ng Department of Health, mapapalitan lang ito ng mga tatawaging PhilHealth Ward. At ano nga ba ang benepisyo mula sa mga PhilHealth Ward? At sa hakbang na ito, tiyak nga ba na mas maraming makikinabang? Yan po ang pag-uusapan natin kasama si Professor Winnie Monsod. Good morning, Tita Winnie.
Good morning, Pia. Good morning, mga kapuso. Aba, ito kung talagang in-implement not properly, napakagaling na move ito. It's a step, a very major step in the right direction towards universal healthcare. In other words, yung may kailangan ng healthcare, mabibigyan ng healthcare. And it will be a step in the right direction kung yung mga tao na kailangan man ng health service, may health cards. Yung Philippine health cards. Yung kailangan babayaran yan eh.
Yes.
That's an insurance system. Hindi natin, ang nagbabayad usually dyan, the government or the people themselves, if they can pay. The local governments, the national governments, or the people themselves, if they can pay. Kasi medyo mura yung insurance system. So the question really is, kasi next year pa ito, preparado na ba? Nabigay na ba ang mga Philippine Health Insurance cards? Kasi kung wala silang PhilHealth, hindi na sila makakapasok kung wala na yung charity wards. So that's what we have to ask PhilHealth, whether they are ready for this move.
At kagnay nga niyan, makakasama po natin dito sa studio si Ginoong Greg Rulyoda, ang Vice President for Corporate Affairs Group at tagapagsalita ng PhilHealth. Good morning po, Ginoong Rulyoda.
Good morning, Pia.
Good
And
morning.
of course, good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Greg. Can you tell us, is the PhilHealth ready? Have the health cards been issued? Or are you sure that they're going to be issued by the end of the year?
Well, actually, ang mga card po ng ating mga kababayang mahihirap ay nandiyan na sa kanila, ready na for the 5.2 million families ng National Household Targeting System list of the SWD.
Sandali lang, Greg. You better make sure of that. Are you telling me that 5.2 million families in the NHTS, the National Household, have already been issued cards?
Most of them, 4.7 million has been there, but even if their card is not with them, automatically they are entitled of health services once they enter into the hospital because the list is already
with the hospitals. Ayon. So, are you sandali lang, let me clarify again, Greg. No? Are these hospitals all over the country have 5.2 million member list?
Yes, actually, ma'am,
Gano'ng kalaki?
It's not a hard copy. In some provinces, they have the hard copy, but they can access to our website and at the same time, they can access to our database. And at the same time, ma'am, is that we have a hospital staff assisting our members in the hospital.
In the
What we
hospital.
call the PhilHealth Cares.
So, kailangan ng
very
ID.
good.
Kung
Yeah.
wala kang PhilHealth card, pakita mo lang yung ID mo, malalaman na nila na...
Yeah, actually, sabihin
Hindi
mo lang
mo
yung
alam.
pangalan mo, titignan nila, pag sinabi mo mahirap ka, titignan sa listahan, ma'am, makikita na doon, ay kasama ka sa National Household
Hindi
Targeting
mo na,
List.
kailangan naman
o
may ID yung
sa
tao kasi
sistema, o.
hindi
Baka kung
pwede.
sino lang yung
Ako
magsabi.
si so and so, ay yung pala hindi
Yeah.
ikaw si so and so. Oo. Ay, hindi.
Siyempre, ipapakita mo yung proof na ikaw yung tao
Ayun.
na
So you have an ID, not
identification.
necessarily a PhilHealth card or an NHTS card. Basta you have an identification that you're so and so. I-check nila at saka okay ka na.
Yes,
Ganun ba?
ma'am.
And so the other 500,000, kasi sabi mo 4.7 million, the other 500,000, hindi na nila kailangan ng PhilHealth card.
Habang wala pa nilang, hindi pa nila
Hindi pa
natatanggap
na-issue.
yung PhilHealth card,
So the question-
ay pwede silang pumunta sa ospital.
So the question really becomes, Greg, if all you need pala is being membership of the NHTAs, why did the PhilHealth bother to put out 4.7 million PhilHealth cards? Gastos lang yun.
No, I think the card is still with value on the part of the member kasi pagpasok niya sa ospital, may papakita niyo, may dignidad siya na papasok sa ospital.
In other words,
Hindi yung
you
pagdududahan
spend the
pa.
money so that the poor can have dignity. Ganun ba? How much do those 4.7 million cards cost? Now, this is very important. I mean,
Yes,
kasi,
ma'am.
Because, yes,
inisip
it could
ko
have
yun,
been
ano,
spent-
ha? If andyan na sila sa National Health Targeting System,
database na rin.
National Household Targeting System, nasa database sila, bakit pa sila kailangan bigyan ng PhilHealth card? Kasi yung mga
Yeah.
iba na nagbabayad,
Yes.
talagang bibigay.
Bibigyan.
Oo, magkano ba? How much does that PhilHealth ID card cost?
I think the ID is less than ₱1 that we have
Less
will
than
be
₱1.
issuing.
Okay.
It costs you less than $1?
Papel lang ba yun?
No,
Or-
there's no way.
Not necessarily a paper, but because of the volume, ma'am.
Oo.
So,
Yeah.
we
So, mas
have
mura.
needed that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a PVC type, but medyo manipis lang siya.
But in the meantime, whether or
Okay.
not meron ka nung ID, natatanggap na yung benepisyo. Ano ba yung mga benepisyo na yun?
Aba,
Yes,
maganda.
magaganda ang
Ikwento
ating
mo nga.
benepisyo. Unahin na natin yung mga benepisyo na yung nasa case rate. Kasi dito, pag isang mahirap, pumasok sa hospital, member siya ng national, ng ating programa, ay meron tayong programa na no balance billing. So ito yung 23 cases.
Okay.
Meron tayong dengue, meron tayong pneumonia, meron tayong cataract,
Cesarean section, maternity,
hemodialysis.
oo.
Ang maganda, ma'am, meron tayong PIA ay itong bagong lunsad na benepisyo. Ito yung PhilHealth Benefit Z na kung saan nagbibigay na tayo ng benepisyo para sa prostate cancer which costs 100,000 as a benefit. Then another one is breast cancer, 100,000. Acute lymphocytic leukemia for the children ay nagkakahalaga ng 210,000
Alright.
at kidney transplantation 600,000.
In other
So
words,
ito yung mga benepisyo.
Ang importanteng ito, mas malawak ngayon ang healthcare na services
Na
that they can
nabibigay.
benefit from. And number two, ngayon sa charity wards, you are free sa bed.
Yes.
Yes.
Pero hindi ka free sa medicines. Kailangan ikaw ang bibili ng your own medicines. And some people, mga kapuso, cannot buy their medicines.
medicines.
So this is really such an improvement. Talagang, I mean,
Yes,
you have to
ma'am.
be
Yeah.
congratulated if you do it well. If you
Yeah.
do it well.
Kailan ba yung
natatakot ako
target
dyan sa
full
inyong do it well eh.
implementation nung PhilHealth ward? Yung PhilHealth charity ward?
Yes, actually, the PhilHealth wards, nag-start na ngayon kasi we are already implementing the no balance billing. Once you enter the hospital, you are a poor patient,
Oh, pero meron kang PhilHealth card.
may PhilHealth card
Oo.
ka. So, as we progress and come into a universal coverage, automatically, phasing out would be in accordance with the way we will be going towards the universal coverage. So, unti-unti din yan, ma-phase out. So, hindi ibig sabihin na mawawala lahat ang charity wards next year. So, yung mga hindi pa miyembro, meron pa tayong mag-aasikaso dito. And habang dumadami yung miyembro, ay magiging PhilHealth ward, tumataas na tumataas. Hanggang universal healthcare na tayo, that's the time
And when do you
PhilHealth
and
gets na
when
lahat.
when is your target for universal? Universal means
Everybody.
When is your target? Anong deadline nyo dyan sa
Ang
Philippine
deadline
Development
talaga
Plan?
according to the MTDP is that by year 2013, all Filipinos should now
Wow.
be covered